Central banks about to be phased out, why Donald Trump's presidency had to be interrupted, and could Cardano, ADA, go to $1,000 a token? We are going to go into the deep end of the pool today, folks. Hi there, crypto fans. Hi there, remote viewing fans. Dick Allgire here. It's a beautiful day at Ethereum Plate. Well, it's actually not that beautiful. It's really rainy and dark. It's just been pouring rain in Hawaii. We have major flooding. I have friends who've had to evacuate. People are losing their houses. Prayers for the people of Hawaii. Really bad weather, really serious. There's a dam about to fail in central Oahu. My friend Glenn had to evacuate his house. Then he had to evacuate the evacuation center. So things are not good. I had lunch with a gentleman yesterday who came and desperately needed to talk to me because he was getting similar information to what we've been gaining at futureforecastinggroup.com. And about 8 years ago, he had a couple sources that were telling him what was going to be happening to the financial system. And he was telling friends and even his wife were saying, "You're cuckoo, that can't be true." But then it is turning out to be true. And it's the same kind of things we've been saying. So he wanted to get together with me and we compared notes. So I'm going to talk about what we talked about, and I'm not validating any of this. I can't give attribution. These are some of the possibilities that we talked about. Central banks being phased out. That is apparently part of the plan. Because we're going to a new digital financial system, it's going to be distributed ledger blockchain technology for all commerce, all financial system, healthcare, energy, payments, insurance, everything. It's all going to be digital money and digital blockchain. So where does that leave central banks? What do central banks do? What do? They make fake money, paper money out of nothing. And so in the very near future, there will be no need for private banks to make fake money out of nothing, because we're not going to be using that fake money. We're going to be using digital cryptocurrency that will be valued to something other than thin air. So the banks will probably be phased out and taken over by the Treasury Department. We agree that the banks are going to be, the central banks will be phased out. Whether the Treasury Department, that remains to be seen, but that's what he told me. Why was Trump's presidency interrupted? Why did he have to have two terms separated? Because Trump was selected to oversee the bankruptcy of the United States corporation and to bring in this new digital system. But they thought it was going to happen around 2021, but the system wasn't ready. There were certain benchmarks that weren't met. They didn't get the regulation. It was like dealing with humans. The whole system was so complex, it wasn't quite ready. So they had to take Trump out and put Biden in as a placeholder. And now the financial system is ready to be switched over, so Trump is put back in. And he will be overseeing the ultimate bankruptcy of the U.S. and the unveiling of this new system. This guy I talked to said his sources say ADA is going to be one of the integral cryptocurrencies, and it'll be worth $1,000 a token. I take that with a grain of salt. I would like to see that happen. It could happen. Could happen. That would be nice. You know, a lot of these things are going to have tremendous runs. So that's a distinct possibility. ADA to 1,000. Glad I have some. All right. He said XLM might outperform XRP, but they both should be good. All the ASA 222 tokens, good to go. They're going to be running the system. He said that the plan is to have a device, and it might be your smartphone, but it might be a separate phone. You will have a device that will do all your financial life, and it will see your digital ID by biometric. It'll recognize, scan your face, and that will log you in. No more passwords, thank God. And so it'll see your face and it'll connect you to the system. And the system will be set up so that there will be a stable coin or certain stable coins, and everything will be transacted in those stable coins. So if you have your cryptocurrencies in a wallet behind the scenes, like you have Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, XRP, Litecoin, Sui, you know, the ones on our list, we have a list at ffgrv.com. those will be transacted, like it may peel a little bit of one and a little bit of others depending on the market, and you'll have an AI assistant that will decide the best which ones of those to take to convert on the spot into the stablecoin for any transaction that is done by your smart device. These smart devices will have enough computing power that they will run the system. So they'll be mining and supplying computing power, and you'll be able to log your device in, and you'll be earning a little bit of money while you help run the whole system from all these different nodes that will be your little financial device. The future is going to be really interesting. He said that his sources tell him it'll take only 750 tokens to run the entire world. 750 tokens for financial, for energy, for stocks, for insurance, for real estate. All the facets of human commerce will all be run on 750 tokens. Banks will merge. There will only be a few banks left. The banks will be the on-ramps and off-ramps for cryptocurrency. The day will come when you won't be able to buy Bitcoin on an exchange. Bitcoin will be too valuable. You won't be able to get it on an exchange. It'll just be like private sales. So this is the type of thing we've been talking about at ffgrv.com. We have a list of the top tokens through our research that we know are going to run this new system. This is a chance to get in life-changing wealth, not financial advice, but how much money is going to go into the new tokenized Internet of Things, into the new digital financial system? How much money? All of it.